let me extend a warm welcome to everybody who's joined us today. We really appreciate you taking the time to spend a little bit of time finding out what we have been up to. So before I take you through what we're going to be discussing, let me introduce myself. My name is Amber Stynes. I am the current operations director here at Paymaster. I've been here since 2002. So as Ian says, 20 years, it's actually 21. So I'm sure I've spoken to all of you once or twice at least over the while that I've been here. So my passion lies with customer service and efficiency. And where my focus is going to lie is the client experience when working with us here at Paymaster. So recently I've stepped out of my direct operation role and will be stepping into Ian's management shoes. So I'm very excited about this new journey. So let me tell you a little bit about what we're going to be discussing. I'm going to talk about where we see the future of payroll going. I'm going to talk about what this means with regards to integrations and how we see the softwares, different software talking to each other, and then just talk a little bit about some of the features of the payroll software that you might not be aware of that you can possibly use. So let's get going. Technology is the future. There is no doubt about it, and the world is changing so fast. If you don't keep up, you're possibly going to render yourself completely obsolete. And here at Paymaster, we're committed to making sure that we are on top of all the technologies that are available to us and working with you as our clients to make sure that these technologies are available to you as well. Today, we'll be focusing on where we see the future of payroll heading, and for us, it definitely is integrations. Our powerful payroll software, due to it being cloud-based, allows you to work on the payroll system anywhere in the world. As long as you have a laptop, a browser, and an internet connection, you're good to go. So our focus is going to be, how do we get other payroll software to talk to each other? So what is integration? I like to think of it as creating seamless connections between different software programs. So the biggest time waster in payroll is manual data capture and having to capture the same information multiple times on different software platforms. If we can eliminate this step, we can eliminate the errors that come with capturing the same information multiple times. We're only human, luckily not replaced by AI or robots just yet. This unfortunately means we do make mistakes sometimes. So if we can streamline these processes by using real-time data that's available to us, it allows us the time and space to then focus on the customer experience. Where we see the opportunity for integration starts with the employee onboarding. It extends to HR software and accounting software, and then time and attendance and our new e-learning offerings. In the future, we also see the options of your employees' net pay being sent directly to their bank. Just a click of a button, no manual loading or any importing, then your employees can just be paid straight out of the payroll. So for us, we load the employee data just once onto the payroll software. When the systems sync, the data is then copied over onto the time and attendance system and onto the e-learning system, creating a profile for the employee across all of the software. For the information to be downloaded back down into the payroll system, it works exactly the same way. When the systems sync, they all talk to each other, and the employee data is then shared across the different platforms. Adding a profile to each platform takes approximately 5 minutes. And this doesn't sound like a lot of time, but if you're having to add a lot of employees, it can add up and you'll find yourself wasting a lot of time. Having the data about your workforce at your fingertips across these platforms allows you as the client to make informed decisions and drive positive change about your business. So my partners, Dan and Glenn, are going to tell you about the new offerings for time and attendance and e-learning shortly. But before I go, I would just like to touch on some of the features of the payroll software that we currently have available that you might not be aware of. The notes and reminders feature, it's a really great feature. If you have got a future dated setup or deduction that you need to add to your payroll, you would then use this section to ensure that the reminder is set up, and then an email then goes to your payroll administrator and the line manager at a pre-decided date to remind them to make sure that the setup is done on the payroll. Then your payroll reports are then accurate and on time and no delays due to things being forgotten. The employee suspension, it links directly with the Department of Labor through the electronic file that the system sends over. So if you've got employees going on maternity leave, you would then use this section to capture the dates that the employees are going to be away, and the Department of Labor is then updated automatically through the electronic file that is sent over. The document storage option, brilliant. No more clunky filing cabinets being stored around your office. Just scan in the documents and you can attach them to your employees' profiles, their CV, a copy of the employee contract, any certificates, any letters that you need to keep for your employees. You can then attach them to their profile and they'll be available as long as you are using the system. With a click of a button, you'll have access to these documents. Then we have the option to customize reports and payslips. The development team are doing the last little bit of development on this, so it is available to some clients, but the full features will be available shortly. This will then allow you to have reports and payslips in the format that you are looking for, and then you don't need to waste time manually manipulating the reports that you get out of the system. And last but definitely not least, something that we are very excited about. We're thrilled to announce the Paymaster app. In the near future, you and your employees will be able to download your payslips and apply for leave on the go. It's mobile device friendly. It's also available via browser login. So the app will be available accessibly and user friendly to both your employees and you as the admin user. So here at Paymaster, we're committed to the future of integrations, and we really look forward to the exciting developments that are coming in the future. And we strongly believe that these integrations will revolutionize how you run your payroll and enhance your overall experience on the system. So thank you very much. If you've got any questions, please reach out to me. I'd be happy to have a chat.